As we draw close in 2024, NXT has left us with so many great memories that maybe had us feeling some kind of way, whether it was happy, angry, shocked, moments that filled NXT throughout the year. Some of the greatest moments of 2024, I'll be breaking down my top 10. Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite NXT moments of 2024. Moments that included WWE superstars will be featured on the WWE Moments of 2024 video in a couple of days. With that being said, what's your favorite NXT moment of 2024? Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you could be notified of when I drop my next video. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have a wonderful day, and without further ado, let's get to number 10. Ethan Paige wins NXT title at Heatwave. Ethan Paige showed up in NXT very early around May, June in 2024, and he got a title opportunity and won the belt very quickly. I definitely liked how it triggered the Ethan Page-Trick Williams rivalry, where Ethan Page fell into the pinfall of Javon Evans in the Fatal 4-Way match to capture the title from Trick Williams, and Trick Williams really couldn't do anything to get in the ring and break up the pin. Ethan Page definitely deserved to win the NXT Championship. He did so well in TNA, and now coming over to NXT and capturing the belt really put his character over. Ethan Page is so good at playing the bad guy, the heel, the everything is about me gimmick. I absolutely loved it, and it was one of the top 10 favorite moments of the year for me. Number 9, Cory Jade returns. Cory Jade returned to NXT on the October 1st, 2024 edition of NXT that was live in Chicago, where Roxan Perez defended the NXT Women's Championship against Julia in a thrilling match. Cory Jade returning to help Roxan Perez retain and really help give Roxan Perez some muscle. This was an amazing moment in a number of ways because it wasn't too long ago that Roxan Perez and Cory Jade were the NXT Women Tag Team Champions. So they definitely have history together, and to see that is so nice because it refreshes Roxan Perez's NXT Women's title reign. Roxan Perez has held on to the title all year long by any means necessary, and now incorporating a muscle in Cory Jade to help continue to have Roxan Perez retain is going to be great going into 2025, and Cory Jade's return was so shocking. Number 8. Kanani Jordan wins NXT Women's North American Championship. Back at Battleground, there was a 6-woman ladder match to crown the inaugural NXT Women's North American Championship. Kanani Jordan was in the ladder match with Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Michin, Fallon Henley, and Jada Parker. A star-studded lineup for this matchup, and Kanani Jordan was able to overcome the field by staying at her wits, being great at being able to reverse, and ultimately surviving in this match. Kanani Jordan has already built a career in WWE off of surviving, and she is excellent at it. The former Michigan State gymnast knows how to move around the ring with ease and makes it look so easy. And when Kanani Jordan climbed the ladder to be become the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion. It was one of the greatest moments of 2024. Number 7, Wesley turns on the Rascals. At Great American Bash, Wesley stabbed both members of the Rascals in the back and ended up going one-on-one with Zachary Wentz a few weeks later. But Wesley turning his back on the Rascals was probably one of the most shocking moments of 2024. Wesley was really in a slump before the Rascals turned up and really thought that they were going to go on to win the tag team titles right off the bat, giving Wesley some much needed momentum. But the moment of the year came at the Great American Bash when Wesley just had enough of the Rascals losing and really turned his back on them, left the NXT universe in complete shock, and it did a great job at turning Wesley into a heel. I think Wesley is a great heel. We've seen it the remainder of 2024, and it all started when Wesley turned his back on the Rascals. Number 6, Trick Williams wins NXT title in Chicago. We go back to the October 1st edition of NXT in Chicago, where Ethan Paige put the NXT Championship on the line against Trick Williams, with CM Punk being the special guest referee, and Trick Williams whooped that trick. There's no denying that. Ethan Paige tried to maneuver out of a lot of moves. He even tried to get CM Punk to align with him in the match, but CM Punk was calling it right down the middle the whole way, and Trick Williams was able to survive the tactics of Ethan Paige. He was able to find his spot in the match and capitalize and become the new NXT champion. And honestly, the confetti fell. It was an amazing moment for NXT as a whole at this point. And honestly, Trick Williams is still the NXT champion. But Trick Williams and Ethan Page's match in Chicago was a classic. And this moment was one of the best moments of the year. Number 5, Ridge Holland ends Chase U. Ridge Holland joined Chase U in the middle of 2024 and quickly turned on Andre Chase and Duke Hudson at Chase U. And the promos that Ridge Holland delivered were probably some of the best promo work that Ridge Holland has ever done in his career. Being able to actually end Chase U the way he said he would was brutal. It was savage. But in my opinion, it was something that needed to be done. Chase U's run in NXT was great, don't get me wrong. But it was really running into that roadblock of, is this still entertaining? And having Chase U disband allows each member of Chase U to create a new gimmick, create their own identity, and ultimately come back as something even better. And Ridge Holland's career, taking out Chase U and where it's gone since, has definitely propelled Ridge Holland into the main event scene. And honestly, Ridge Holland ending Chase U was such an amazing moment in 2024. Number 4, Tony DAngelo wins the NXT North American Championship. Tony DAngelo has been quiet under the radar for the last couple of years, but he is a gem in NXT. Former NXT Tag Team Champion, former Heritage Cup Champion, and now NXT North American Champion. Not to mention, he slayed Obafemi to get it. Obafemi was a champion that I thought that would be NXT North American Champion forever, and that would be perfectly fine. Obafemi is just built like that. He doesn't lose very often. He is a monster in every aspect of the word, and having Obafemi just dominate the entire field was so entertaining to see. So it was really shocking when Tony DAngelo was able to slay Obafemi and take the NXT North American Championship away from him. And honestly, I think it was one of the best moments in 2024 for NXT. Number 3, Roxan Perez wins NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez won the NXT Women's Championship by defeating Lyra Valkyria at NXT Stand and Deliver on April 6, 2024, and has been NXT Women's Champion for 258 days currently. But Roxanne Perez had a phenomenal match. Lyra Valkyria was getting ready to get called up to the main roster regardless, but Roxanne Perez just put on a show and proved why she's the prodigy and becoming NXT Women's Champion for a second time. She also had a reign a couple of years ago when she dethroned Mandy Rose, but that wasn't really a long title reign like this one is. This title reign in this moment is what signified Roxanne Perez to be one of the greatest NXT women wrestlers of this current time. And Roxanne Perez winning the NXT Women's Championship was just the start of 2024 for the Prodigy. Number 2, Joe Hendry arrives. Joe Hendry showed up at the June 18th, 2024 edition of NXT when there was a 25-man battle royal to determine the new number 1 contender to the NXT Championship. And what a splash Joe Hendry made. The NXT universe absolutely loved seeing Joe Hendry, such a catchy artist, and he can wrestle in the ring exceptionally well as well. And to see him in NXT was shocking, and he was a great sensation. I'd love to see Joe Hendry come back to NXT because he is one of the most entertaining acts that NXT had in 2024. The way he was able to captivate the NXT audience was absolutely next level. He was a mega star in NXT, and Joe Hendry arriving on the scene was, in my opinion, the second best moment of the year in NXT, only to number 1, Obafemi wins Men Iron Survivor Challenge. When we originally had this match, we didn't know who the fifth person for this match was going to be because it was Eddie Thorpe until he was taken out with injury. So Obafemi wasn't even slated to be in this match until 15 minutes into this match, and we found out who the fifth guy was, and Obafemi's music hit. And he got to the ring and started clearing house. He did manage to get an early pinfall. I believe it was on Nathan Frazier, which put him on the board. But then, in the final moments of the match, Obafemi smashing 2 men with a double choke slam and getting a double pin to get 2 points to put him into the lead with 3. Javon Evans tried to scramble to tie it up in the final seconds, but came up second short, and Obafemi winning the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge puts a cap on how great of a 2024 Obafemi has, and at New Year's Eve will face Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. And that was my top 10 favorite NXT moments of 2024. What's your favorite NXT moment of 2024? Let me know down in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nicky D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.